Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen. This 45-minute full body reformer workout puts a little extra focus on your glutes, legs, and core. We'll start with an optional booty bands warm up, then dive into a mix of side lying leg work, scooter lunges, planks, and short box strength. This is a flowy, functional workout that'll leave your whole body feeling strong and grounded. Once you're ready, get your reformer on one medium blue spring, and I will meet you on the reformer.
Hey, welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today is a full body intermediate workout concentrating a little bit more on the lower body, meaning the legs and the glutes. We are going to warm up with a booty band. It is not necessary. We are only using it for the warm up, and then we will be getting rid of it. What we will be using a majority of the class is our short box. So if you have your short box, long box nearby, go ahead and grab it. I'm just going to place my booty band down on the box. I'm going to make sure I am on one blue spring. And from here, we are going to go ahead, start stepping inside the well today. And we're going to find ourselves, a little bit arm's distance away from the shoulder blocks. You'll adjust yourself as we get a little bit warmer and get into the movements. So I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to place them directly on top of the shoulder blocks with my palms facing down and my fingers facing the foot bar. Now, I'm going to find my feet a little bit hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. You want to be in a comfortable stance here. And from here, you want to take a big, deep inhale. Round the abs as you take an inhale. Exhale. I want you to blow everything out. Now, next time you take a big, deep inhale, I want you to pull the carriage towards you. Draw those abdominals in. Squeeze the abdominals as you're bringing the carriage towards your center. And exhale as you bring it away. You'll find your cow as you release the carriage. You'll find your cat as you bring the carriage in. Now, what I want you to be mindful of is that you're moving this carriage with your abdominals, not your arms. So your shoulders are staying plugged down your back. Your neck is pulling in towards your chin as you bring that carriage towards your midline. It's flattening long as you straighten the back as you're extending the back line long. Let's go for a few more here, just feeling how we feel today. And as you're warming up, as you become deeper into that cat, you may be finding yourself coming up almost to a standing position. Exhaling it long, elongating that spine. Feel the abdominals pull in. Exhale out. Let's go for two more here. Next time you pull that carriage in, I want you to hold it here. Can you give me little tucks, keeping that abdominal scoop, little pulses, sorry, not tucks, for 6, 5, 4, use the abs to keep that carriage in, 3, 2, 1, let that carriage come long, find that long back. Now from here, you're just going to press your arms towards your knees, but you're not going to come in as much because you're trying to stay in that flat back. So reach those arms long, pull, contract, elongate through that spine. Exhale it out. Reach it in, reach long. Now just staying with that cow back, that flat back, squeezing in. We're going to go for 2 more here. Then we're going to add those pulses. Very light pressure on those shoulder blocks. From here, hold it in. We're pulsing it back towards our thighs, trying to keep that booty out long. Neck is an elongation of your spine. I do have a tendency to look down. I'm trying to remind myself. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that carriage all the way along. And go ahead and relax those shoulders for a moment. We're going to warm up the arms here. So we're going to take our hands now and we're going to turn them so the palms are facing the shoulder blocks on the sides. Now we're going to come down a little deeper, bend into our knees, draw the abdominals in. And from here, now we're going to pull with the arms. We pull it in, send the shoulders, plug them down, resist it back. So trying to stay those knees over those ankles. Now the arm is moving. going for 5, 4, going for those rows, 3, 2. Next one, when those both arms come long, hold it there. Extend the left arm up, right arm only. Pull with the right arm, pulse it for 1, 2, 3. Release the carriage long. Switch arms, T the right. Pulse it, pull with the left. Pulse it for 2 and 3. Release it out. Switch the hands. Left arm comes out to the T. Pull in with the right arm. 2, 3. Keep moving, alternating sides, pulsing it, keeping those abs drawn in. Shoulders are still down your back. 2, 3. We got one more on each side. Finish strong. One more left, one more right. Make sure you finish on the opposite side. Control that carriage. Next time you pull that one in, release the carriage long, grab the carriage with both hands. Now from here, bring your hands back to the top of the shoulder block. You're going to kind of lean your weight over and walk your feet out. So finding yourself in a plank position, feet are narrow on the floor. We're going to hold those abdominals in. Then from here, draw the abs in, tuck around the spine, come up into a pike position. Roll through, come back onto that plank. Again, draw those abs in, come up into the pike. Feet are on the floor. You're pushing through the balls of those feet. And come up, find that plank. Now you can stay here. If you have a bar behind you, you can bring your feet to the platform behind you, find that plank position. From here, draw yourself into that pike, getting a little bit deeper through that stretch. Push through, find your shoulders over your wrists, find that full body work for that plank. We'll go for 2 more up into the pike. Remember, we're still just up in our warm-up. Come back into that plank, find those shoulders over that wrist. And one more here, into that pike. When you push the arms, the shoulders over the wrist, take a moment. If you're up on the ledge, slowly come down. And then from here, take a big deep inhale, round that spine. Slowly bring yourself up to a standing position and roll those shoulders. We're going to go ahead. We're going to step out of the well. We are going to grab our band now. So our band is going to be coming up over our knees. And I am going to be changing my springs to 2 heavy springs. I'm taking the blue spring off. So I'm taking the medium spring off. Booty band is above the knees. We are going to come, I'm going to face you first. So my right foot is going to be doing the work. My left side is going to be stabilizing. From here, my toes are facing you. I'm pushing out of this shoulder on my carriage. So my arms are lined up with the shoulder blocks. You can be in front or in back. Once you're ready, find those hips stacked. From here, we're going to go ahead, extend the carriage out and resist it in. So you want to make sure your obliques are lifted. You're pushing up and out of that shoulder. Remember, your hands can go above or behind the shoulder blocks, whatever is comfortable for you. And really just warming up that glute now. Really pushing and pressing through that side glute. Going to build up the heat. It's going to build up quickly. We're going to go for 5 more push and presses here. For 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to come in, give me little pulses here. We're pulsing it in and out, keeping our hips stacked, obliques still long, not dumping into this shoulder. We're pushing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Reorganize yourself however you seem fit. We're going to take the foot. It's going to come up into a turnout position. From here, hips are going to try to stay square. You want to get right into that side glute. When you're ready, draw those obliques in. I already feel my glute turning on, so press it out, resist it in. That booty band just gives it a little bit extra love here. So if you're not using the booty band, you should still feel it. Obliques are up. Yes, push and press. That hip should start talking shortly, if not already. We got 4. Then we're adding those pulses for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in halfway. Little pulses. Control it. Squeeze that side glute. Yes, you can. And 6, 5. Control the carriage. Don't use the momentum. Last 2, 2, and 1. Hardest part, extend it out. Don't dump, and bring it in. Excellent. Go ahead, bring those knees together. Now I am going to adjust myself a little bit towards the shoulder block so I have a little more room. My heels are coming together. We're going to come into that clamshell position. So you're going to open the legs and close the legs. This is all we're doing right now, is just open, closing, getting a little bit deeper into that side glute. Just reaching it up and down. We got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it down, legs stay together. Round 2, we're coming into a modified side plank. So arms strong through your shoulder, hands here to help you or on your shoulder block. You're going to lift to a side plank, drop it down, readjust if you need. Lift to the side plank and down. We're going to combine these two in a few more. We're lowering and lifting, just seeing how we feel. We have 4. Think about not dumping into the shoulder. And 3, 2. Now, last one. We're going to stay this same motion, but we're adding the 2. So open the legs, lift the hips, close, down, squeeze, lift, and down. Full motion here, up and down. Feel that glute squeeze. Heels should be connected. We have 4 for 3, 2. Yes, we are going to stay up there for pulses. Last one, hold it, pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those knees together and come on in and slowly go ahead, roll those shoulders. Bring that arm that you would just on across your body, and let's give it a shake out. All right, we're going to switch right over to the other side, do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start with my hips stacked. My top leg, which is now my left leg, my toes are pointing to the clouds. From here, when you're ready, draw those obliques up and in, shoulders back and down, hips stacked, push the carriage out, resist it in. So it's really trying to drive through that heel here, working that back line. I do have my toes lifted just because I like to drive deeper into that back side. So both glutes are now talking to me because the bottom one is still speaking from the work we did. So now we're going for 4, 3. We're going to add those pulses. 2. Last one, come in halfway, pulse it up and down. Really work into the belly of that muscle. Keep those obliques up, shoulders plug down your back. We got 6, 5, Last two, you got this. Hardest thing is push it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Excellent. We're going to externally rotate that foot. So remember, you can bring it a little bit in front of you. Keep those obliques up, pull out of those shoulders, adjust as you need. From here, extend it out and bring it in. So now you're really working into this outer side glute here. Squeezing, trying to stay stacked on the hips. You can feel the difference as soon as you start stacking the hips. Side glute work is not easy for me. I don't think it's really easy for anybody, honestly. That just means I need to give it a little bit more love. We're going for two more. We're going to add those pulses. Bring it halfway in. Let's pulse it in and out. Don't dump in that shoulder. Keep those obliques in. Try not to use the momentum. Breathe it out. Hit the hip if you need to. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. All right, drop that knee on top. Go ahead, stack your hips up. We're just going to start with those clams with the knee down. So scoot yourself up a little bit if you need. When you're ready, heels stay together. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So just opening and closing. Heels are trying to stay together. Trying to keep those hips stacked, not rolling back. We're going for 4, 3, 2. We're adding those pulses. Pulse it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee on down. Adjust. We're going into that modified side plank. So when you're ready, lift the hips, adjust if you need to, and come down. Lift and down. Think about squeezing this rib to this waistline. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it on down, combining the two. Heels stay together. Adjust as best you can. When you're ready, lift, open the knee, bring it down, squeeze it down. Lift open and down. Lift. Feel all the glute work to the outside. We got 4, 3. We got those pulses coming. Next one, hold it up. Pulse. Up, up, up. Yes, pulse it out. You got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, sit those hips down. And you can slowly come up to a kneeling position, sitting position, whatever works, and bring that arm across your body. And then you can go ahead and face the foot bar. We are done with that booty band. That is all we needed that band for. So we can go ahead, we can take that off, and we can get rid of it here. I am coming down to 1 yellow spring. So that is a very light on my carriage. If you don't have a light spring, you can do this on a blue spring. I'm also going to be taking my foot bar and putting it down out of the way. Now, if you have a sticky pad to go onto your platform, you might need it. We won't be here long, but just working some full body movements here. So we'll be picking up our box after this part of the flow. So I am going to come down planking. I'm going to bring my elbow to the platform and then my other elbow towards the carriage. Now I'm going to walk myself out into a plank position, and I'm going to keep my feet a little hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. All right, so those abs are drawn in, those shoulders are backing down. You're going to open that carriage out to the side and bring it in. So just working with our elbows, opening and closing with our arms here bent. reaching the arm out and pulling it back in. So body is stabilizing in this plank. The only thing that's moving right now is the shoulder. We're going to go for 2 more, and then we're going to add some more moves. Next time that arm comes in, now the arm and the leg are going to step wide. You're going to pull it back in. Arm and leg step wide, pull it in. Arm and leg step wide, pull it in. We got 4 for 3, 2. Can you pull those abs towards your spine as you're drawing that carriage in? Last one, pull it in. Find that plank, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, take a step in, and let's go ahead and roll those shoulders. All right, we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, and then we are going to be finishing the rest of our work with our box. So coming to the other side now, my elbow is coming down on the platform. My other elbow is coming towards the edge of the carriage. I'm going to take a step out, find my plank position. My bottom is dropped, my shoulders are backing down. You're opening the arm out to the side, you're pulling it in. So the only thing that's moving here is your arm and your shoulder. I'm looking over the tip of my nose. Push it out, resist it in, pull those abdominals in even harder when you bring that carriage closed. We got 4, 3, 2. Now we're taking the step out on this next one. Everything comes out and everything comes back narrow. Out and narrow. Draw those abdominals in. Keep them towards your spine. We got 5 more. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in. Slowly take a step. Oh, we forgot to hold our plank. All right, that's okay. Bring it on in. And go ahead, take a moment here and roll those shoulders. All right, we are going to take our box. We are going to put it on the short box way. So my short box goes over my shoulder blocks. Yours may or may not. Make sure that your straps are on the hooks connected. We are also going to be changing our spring from 1 light, that's 1 yellow, to 1 heavy, that's 1 red on my carriage. From here, you can go ahead, you can pick your foot bar up. So I'm not going to lift mine. Yes, I am. I'm going to put mine in actually 1 down from normal position, and you'll see why. But you can lift yours up for now, no worries. Go ahead, have a seat on your box. Let's go ahead, reach behind us, grab those straps, give ourselves a chance for our heart rate to come down a little bit. You have the choice between the short loops or the long loops. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with serving a tray. So let's go ahead, extend the carriage out and pull it back in. Keep those abdominals drawn in, those shoulders plugged down your back. Keeping those elbows tight towards that waistline, not popping through your chest. We're going to go for 4 more here. On this next one, when those arms are long, you're going to come into that offering, open them out. Now squeeze them together, pull them back in, combining the 2. Push out, open, bring it out, squeeze together, pull it in. Keeping those abs pulled in, staying sitting up nice and tall, not dumping into that lower back. We have 3, 2, and last one. Bring the arms back in towards your center and go ahead and let those arms come behind you. We're going to flip the palms. We're going to come into that chest press, so hands come wide. Press both arms out, pull it back. Do not pop through the chest, squeeze through the scapula. I'm going to come down. This is a little heavier than I normally do it, so I'm going to come back to my longer loops here. That's better. Reaching long, pulling back. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows come down, arms come back behind you. We're going to take our hands. We're going to bring our hands in front of us. Hands are getting clamped together. So you can make a triangle. I like to hold my hands together because we're going to come into that tricep, especially on a red. So use both hands together and pull and press. If you don't need to hold both together, then that's fine. You can keep them separated. Sitting up nice and tall, squeezing, extending, not letting the stronger arm take over. For 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, extend those elbows, and you can go ahead, release those arms. All right, we're going to hang those straps up. Now we are going to come into some lower body work again. So we are going to come standing on our carriage. Now I have my foot bar down a little bit because I'm going to use it to help with my shin as I come down. So I drop a little bit lower than I normally would. We're staying on this one red spring. So we're going to come up into a scooter position. So from here, my knee is going to bend and we are going to press the carriage out and we are going to bend it in. So remember, the foot bar is here if you need it. We're staying low into this scooter, pressing it in and out. So we're working into stabilizing with whatever leg is on the platform. For me, that is my right leg. Squeezing it in. Remember, hold on if you need to. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Now lunge it up. Bring it up. Find your balance. Down into a lunge. And up. And down. You want to be mindful that your knee stays over the ankle. Pressing it out. Resisting it up. Going for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to combine them. So scooter 1 in, extend it out, lunge it up, down, scooter in, extend it out, lunge it up. And 3 more. You got this. Last 2. Last 1 set. Excellent. From here, reach down, grab your foot bar. Now, the foot that was just on the box is coming to the top of the box. The foot that was just on the platform is coming with my heel up against the box. We're coming in to a jackrabbit variation or a knee stretch variation, whichever one you want to call it. So send those shoulders back and down. You're going to extend yourself out to a plank, bring yourself in. So you're trying to keep the shoulders over the wrist. The only thing that's moving is you're hinging at your hip every time you extend it in and out. Reach long. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on in and place that foot down onto the carriage. If your foot bar locks, go ahead, give yourself a traction stretch before we switch to the other side. All right, so now my left foot is coming to the platform. My right heel is coming to the edge of the carriage. Sorry, we're going into scooters. So when you're ready, bend into that standing leg. Get into that scooter, and from here, bring your knee in, extend it out, in and out. Now remember, balance is not the same on each side. Yes, reach it out. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am going to grab onto my foot bar this time. Come into that lunge and press it down. I'm just going to get, this side feels really tight to me. Once you find your balance first, that's when you move on to it. But you always want to stabilize first. Make sure you're safe. Last 3. Then we have to combine the 2. On the next one, hold it out. Remember that foot bar's there. Scooter it in, extend it out, lunge it up. Out, scooter, extend, lunge. Out, scooter, extend, lunge. Out, scooter, extend, miss the line, lunge. There we go. Scooter, extend, lunge. 2 more sets. 1 more. You got this. Squeeze it in. You got it. Push it in. Push it out. Lunge it up. And let's go ahead and bring that carriage in. Now, already on the carriage is coming up onto the box. Foot that was on the platform is coming into a high kneel against the box. High toe. From here, coming into that variation, plug the shoulders down, draw the abs in. You're going to push it out, pull it in. Remember, the arms are not moving. This is all coming from the hinge of the hips. Keep those abs in, stabilize through that body. We have 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it on in and bring both feet to the carriage and go ahead, give yourself 1 last traction stretch. All right, let's carefully step down off that carriage. And we now need to take our short box and we need to put it on our carriage long ways. We are also going to be changing our spring to 1 blue spring, taking the red spring off. We are going to come kneeling, facing our tower in a 4-point kneel. And you're going to grab whichever strap you want. Your left or your right does not matter to me. We're going to do both. So long loop or short loop, choice is yours. All right, so draw those abdominals in, send those shoulders backing down. Hand that has the straps coming out towards the side. From here, you're going to bring the arm back past your hips, resist it forward. So we're not trying to move anything again but the arm. Stabilizing ourselves nice and strong. Is anybody else sweating or is it just me? Whew. All right. Full body work will do that to you. We're going for 4, 3, 2. Next time the arm is back, hold it back, switching right into that tricep. Squeeze your side body, push it back. Squeeze and press. Still staying strong, trying to keep that soft bend in that stabilizing elbow. We got 3, 2, last 1. Go ahead, reach that arm long. Now, carefully before anything, reach down, grab the other strap. Now, carefully come up to a kneeling position. Cross your straps. If you don't like kneeling here, by all means, you can sit. From here, we're going to go into a reverse T. So you're going to bring your arms out, resist it forward. Now, be mindful you have to hold that core in so you don't tip forward on that carriage. I am choking up a little bit above my straps, above my tape, kind of at the clamps, getting a little bit deeper into these reverse flies. We're going for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Go ahead, carefully come sitting down on your shins and hang that one strap that you already worked your arms with. Hang that one up as we transfer over to the other side. So sending our knees back into that 4-point stance, short loop or long loop, choice is yours. So micro bend in the stabilizing arm down by your sides, gaze is over the tip of your nose. From here, press that arm straight back, resist it forward. Reach, keep those abs pulled in, shoulders are plugged down your back. Try not to let your carriage use momentum. I just caught myself using the momentum of the carriage instead of my muscles. Last 2. Use that breath. Last 1. Hold it back. Coming into that triceps. Squeeze to that side body. Press. Extend. Pull and press. Push and pull. All the same. We're going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, hang that strap up. Actually, don't hang that strap up. Just relax for a moment. Drop on to your elbows and take a moment. We are going to keep this strap in our hands. Just relax your wrist, rotate them in and out. Now, we are going to take this strap and it's coming to our foot and we are coming back to the 4-point stance. Now, our leg is going to come long towards the side of us. Abs are pulled in. If you need to move your leg a little towards the center of the box, feel free. When you're ready, bring the leg down. You're going to sweep it behind you and sweep it down. So pendulum kicks. What you're trying to do is keep that rib cage connected to the abdominals. Keep the abdominals connected to the lower back. So you're stabilizing through your whole trunk as you're lowering and lifting that leg. And it's not about how high you lift the leg. It's all about hip stability here. For 3, 2, and 1, hold it out. Now you're going to bring your knee straight into a hover and push it out. If you needed to bring it to the side of the box, that's completely fine. I'm just coming straight under the hip today, just because. Reach it long, yes. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it on in, set that knee down. Now I am going to come to my elbow that is opposite of my strapped foot. So I have my strap on my right foot, my left elbow. I'm going to turn out. My knee is going to lift up. I am facing you. I am pushing diagonally across and coming in on a Spider-Man fly. So bending the knee, trying to keep it level with the hip, push and press. Press it away. Get into that side glute. Yes, you can. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead, close that hip on down. Bend your knees. Carefully take that strap off. Carefully hang that strap up. Give yourself a moment in that child's pose. Just wag your hips from side to side. Roll those wrists. And when you're ready, we're going to grab that strap for your opposite foot now. So I have my strap coming onto my left foot. I'm going to place it right at the arch of my foot. I'm going to find my 4-point stance. Abs are pulled in, shoulders are plugged down, gaze is over the tip of my nose. Leg comes out long. From here, you're going to sweep it back towards the foot bar and bring it forward. So trying to really just isolate that leg, that back body, pushing and pressing that foot towards the foot bar and resisting it forward. We have 4, 3, 2, stay relaxed through those shoulders, soft bend in those elbows. 1, hold it. It's where we bend the knee in. You can come straight under your hip, or you can come out to the side. Really feel like you're making a footprint on that wall behind you. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring it in. Now my left foot is in the strap. My right arm is going to come down. I'm going to open my body a little towards the left side. I'm going to lift that foot. Stabilize first. Press and kick. Squeeze it wide from the box into a Spider-Man kick. A fire hydrant. Stay strong through that side body. You got this. Stay strong. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Slowly bring it in. Drop that knee. That side was really hard for me today. And go ahead. Let's hang that strap up. Go ahead. Give yourself a moment here. Just wiggle your hips from side to side. And then we are going to be coming onto our box. We are going to stay on the same spring. And then we are going to come prone on our box. So once you're laying on your box, you want to situate yourself so your chest is off the box. We are going to be walking ourselves up, grabbing up to our risers or our tower, whichever one you have. Now draw those abdominals in. Arms are reaching long. This is our last push. We're almost done. So from here, we're coming in to upright rows or push-ups. From here, you're going to come in, spread the elbows wide, resist it back. So neck stays down. We're staying in a neutral spine here. Coming in. This has so many names: overhead row, pull-ups, whichever you want to call it. Still all working the same thing. Catching your breath, trying to settle down. This is going to be our last push. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're going to the right arm only. I want you to extend your arms long. Now, try pull with both arms. Just release the left to come back. Pull with both arms, just the left to pull back. So you're coming with double arms and you're releasing with single arms, building up the strength. The single arm rows. Last 2. Last 1. Pull both arms in. We're doing the same thing on the left side. I'm slipping off my box a little, so I'm just going to fix myself. All right, so pull with both arms. Just come back with the left or whatever arm you're on. Pulling with both, resisting back with 1. And of course, if this is too easy for you, you can always do your single arms. Last 2. Next time your hand comes to that tower or those rises, I want you to allow yourself to hang down, walk yourself over the tip of the box, and I want you to allow yourself to come into a lat stretch. So hold those rises, drop your head, send the shoulders back and down, and just try to relax. Take a few breaths here. You can also reach the rails, get a little deeper and lower into it. And then when you are ready, you can slowly walk yourself back. Carefully come up, sit on your box. And then we are just going to have a seat on our box. Just stretch out those shoulders a little bit. We're going to reach those arms, interlace our fingers, push them up towards the clouds. Bring those hands down, interlace those fingers behind your back. Extend those arms long, keep them extending long. Find that long spine, turn your neck right, then to the left, back to the right. Go ahead, once you're back to center, release those arms. I want you just to give them a little shake. Roll the shoulders forwards and backwards. Take your gaze to the clouds and drop it down. That's the floor, sorry. Again, one more time up. And one more time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this intermediate flow, focusing a little bit more on lower body. And until next time, I'll see you on the Reformer. Bye.